Hello everybody and welcome back to RMU Chalk Talk. I'm your host Alex Gagnon, this week with far less hair on my head, but nonetheless, let's get right to the action. We start this week up at the courts for pickleball. The ball picklers of Nathan Lentz and Joey Pardini will go on to pick up a 2-1 victory over the Big Dills, Jason Pickens and Haley Nangle. Ball picklers now 2-1 on the year, the Big Dills 1-2. We stay up at the courts now for Intramural tennis. This matchup featuring Full Metal Jacket and Big Rooster. The team of David Ferroni and Matt Palumbo, Full Metal Jacket, entering this game 1-1. Jeff DeGrotsky and Matthew Ryan for Big Rooster sitting at 0-2. Full Metal Jacket will pick up the win in this one, 6-3, improving to 2-1 on the year. Big Rooster now at 0-3, still looking for their first win of the season. Down at the Island Sports Complex this week for Week 2 of mini golf, it was Ryan Brown leading the way with his 37. Jared Tomazik one stroke behind, sole possession to second place with a 38. Amanda Kramer, Emma Nagy, and Vinny Basante all with a 39, putting them tied for third place. And then Connor McCabe and Nate Simkoski round out our top scorers of the week with a 41, tied for sixth. Out on the sand now for Intramural volleyball. On the left, we've got Saeed's team entering this game 1-1 after a tough 2-1 loss to Team Chris McDermott last week. On the right are the Johnny Boys, still looking for their first win. And despite the Johnny Boys getting the better of this exchange right here, they would not get the better of the match. Saeed's team improves to 2-1 after a 2-0 victory over the still winless Johnny Boys. In our second game of the afternoon, on the right we've got Team Chris McDermott, and on the left we've got the Sandy Cheeks. Team Chris McDermott entering this game 2-0. However, the Sandy Cheeks pull off the major upset, pick up the 2-1 victory, and now Team Chris McDermott is no longer undefeated. Moving inside now for Intramural table tennis. Nick Hammerly on your left, Raymond Thomas on your right, a battle of the top two players this year in IM table tennis. But in the end, Raymond Thomas will pick up the victory to improve to 2-0 this season, the last undefeated player this year for IM table tennis. Just a quick update on Intramural bowling. Josh Hiddle leading the way on average of the contestants with a 114. Rosario LaCastro pulling up with a 103 in second place. Aaron Miller's 98 puts him in third, and Zachary Duncan's 97 will put him in fourth through this week's Intramural bowling. Be sure to check out some of our October intramurals. Just go and sign up at imleagues.com/RMU. And this week we have a real treat. Here's a quick clip from the Monday Night Preview show on RMU Esports from CJ Bacage and Jonathan Russell.
Just because it was his first time in the competitive realm here at RMU, and I asked him specifically, how was Whiskey's performance, and this is what he had to say. In the first game, he was a bit lackluster. He seemed nervous and didn't perform how he was hoping to. He definitely brought it back around this time in Game 2. He was more vocal, and when we threw him on a roll, he played it to the best of his ability. I think there is still a lot of potential there for him that we just need to unlock, and that's going to come from becoming more comfortable with the team and us helping him push the limits of what he can do and what he can't do. I think overall he's a strong player and a big part of our team that helped us win some crucial rounds. And he also sent along the stat lines, which I'm not about to read you kill assists deaths for a 5-hour game. That'll take another 20 minutes. But just looking at the stat lines, it looked like he was competitive with the rest of the team, and I'm glad to see that because it's important to have freshman talent in just for the sake of the organization, as well as someone who can push right into red. Even if someone can make a shot at blue is huge, because that just means we're getting better as an organization, they're getting better as a team, and we can compete more at higher levels.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week, but be sure to tune in next week for more highlights from RMU Campus Rec.